Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to see you back again. Thank you for joining us again. We're still on the morning vibes, or mid-afternoon vibes, here with my mum and my sister talking about another subject. So this is part two to the one I did earlier. So the subject we're going to discuss very briefly now is about, what was it, Maureen? Whether or not the jewels should be returned. Was that it?
Yeah.
So the crown jewels, whether or not we think they should return the jewels. The simple answer to that, from my point of view, is yes, they should. But you were saying that they are saying that it was given as a gift?
Yeah, they said it was given as a gift.
Right. So, my view of the gift thing is that I believe, this is just my opinion, I think it was very unlikely that any of and I'm talking about not just the jewels in the crown and all the other jewels that they hold. I was sort of putting it together with the ancient artifacts, African artifacts and other nations' artifacts that they have in museums and all the rest of it. My simple answer is yes, give it back. It's not yours. And if a nation is asking for it, they want it, then give it back. And if they don't want it, then keep it. You know? But nations that are asking for their stuff back, especially because of the way it was taken, is just wrong. And I think that is a principle that everyone agrees with when it comes to theft. And that if you take something from someone that doesn't belong to you, you should give it back, because we all agree that you shouldn't steal. So I don't see the difference here. What do you think, Bob? Go for it. Yeah. Speak up for me so that the viewers can hear you. Yeah. Yeah.
At the time when this was done, I don't know how many.
Yeah, it was done during the colonizing of these nations. Yes. A lot of this stuff was taken. Yeah.
It was we believe it was taken. But then a voice saying, because of the presence of these people, that people of color, African, didn't seem.
Maybe they did gift it. Is that what you're thinking? They intimidated or agreed to? Yeah, it's possible. Sure. Sure, and maybe they felt intimidated, or Africans are very welcoming people, so they may have gifted some of this stuff. But there is evidence. There's photographic evidence of the theft. There was theft of the people, theft of the things that they owned, theft of everything. So bearing that in mind, they should return what they stole. And I think, because we might not know necessarily the intricate details of everything that took place that many years ago, out of respect of the history that negatively impacted African people, you should just give back their things, because it's not yours. It's as simple as that. It doesn't belong to you. And we're talking about countless amounts of artifacts. Yeah. There's no way that they gifted all those things. Wow. And as I say, there is photographic evidence. I've seen photographs of the people, the colonizers, that they're piling up all this stuff that it's not theirs. They should give it back. That's my short answer. Yeah. I don't think it's complicated, really, or as complicated as they'd like us to make it. And it's not yours. Give it back. And your opinion now.
And these, all right. And then you've got. What I would like to ask as well is, you, as well as the crown jewels, that's another thing. But as you said, the artifacts. And statues, and they've got them in the British Museum.
Yeah. I think the fear is
about the artifacts.
What is British about the artifacts is the fact that they stole them. That's what's British about those artifacts. That is the only connection that Britain has with those artifacts. The fact that they stole those things and they colonized the people. This is the history. It's not a nice history. It's not a nice issue. Let's just be honest about it. It's not nice, okay?
Everyone colour.
But it is what it is. Now, these things, if you claim to be now more civilized and more, you know, you have remorse for what you're, because, you know, no one here did it. It's our forefathers. And you don't agree with what they've done in the past, and you know, you think that we're now in a, then part of that should be, here are your things. They don't belong to us. They are of great significance to your people and your children, and that is it really. But because there's value attached to these things, obviously there's that issue. There's also the issue of what your museum would be without these things, which is not really Africa or India's problem. It's really the European museum's problem, really. You know, that shouldn't be the reason to not give people back their valuable possessions. And you know, it's like saying, well, I've burgled your house, and I've, you know, taken all your furniture and I've furnished my house with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously if I give it back, I won't have a furnished house anymore. Yeah. Well, that's neither here nor there, you know. Yeah. You were meant to have an empty place until you fill it with your own things.
And then what you're saying to me is almost like, for me to see my furniture, I must come to your house.
Yeah, if I want to see your furniture, yeah,
my old chair.
I'm sorry, but if you want to, look, you're welcome to come and sit in the sofa whenever you like. Yeah, but I have to come to your house to sit in my sofa.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't, you know.
And pay for the privilege.
No, well, the British Museum's free, so you don't have to pay, but that's neither here nor there. You've got my sofa and I'd like it back, please.
Yeah.
You claim that I gifted it to you. Well, you know, this is the thing with the gift thing. It's a really good defence, but it's not going to wash. We're not distracted by it. Give us back our things.
And by the way,
gift or no gift, there is enough evidence that you stole masses and masses of things, that jewelry, diamonds, you know, come on. I mean, even today, the theft still carries on in terms of corporations and mining companies and all. They're still getting more diamonds for free now. So give those ancient diamonds and ancient artifacts back. These mining companies are still creaming off, you know. What was it? There's a mining company in Africa that until now has been getting 10% of their diamonds. The diamonds that are mined. I'm not sure of what country takes the diamonds, but that country only retains 10%. What kind of arrangement is that? Now that's an arrangement that would have been done by our forefathers, who were colonized, intimidated. But you know, today's another day. It's a new day. It's a new era. It's a new day.
It's
so
a new awakening.
Sorry, but it was always going to happen. You know, we don't accept that anymore. But we're good people. Africans are good people. We're happy to give you 20% of our diamonds. And that's really reasonable. That's a lot of money. But keeping 10% of your own property, and someone has convinced you that it's right that they take 90%. It just tells you the mindset of our forefathers. That it's just like something seriously wrong. You know what I mean? Or was wrong. Well, it isn't anymore. But it was wrong. So it's just a matter of undoing these things, in my opinion. And one of those undoings is starting with that. I think that's a good start. Give back what's not yours. And it shouldn't, you know. Of course. It's only fair. It's only fair. Yeah.
And it's almost like treating us like little children, like saying, well, you don't know how to look after it.
We're going to get, because you don't know how to look after it.
So we're going to look after it for you.
Yeah.
And you can come.
Yeah.
And you can come and look at it.
Yeah. It's patronising. It's an insult. It's awful. It's all those things. No, you don't, Mum. The British Museum is free. You don't have to pay to go and see these things. Yeah. But just give them back is my message. So that's a short, sweet answer to that one.
it cuts more deep than that.
Yeah.
These artifacts have a history behind it.
Yeah, they know that. Yeah. To those cultures.
To
Yeah.
those cultures.
Yeah.
So
I think they're fully aware of that.
So what is the meaning for you as English people?
Yeah. It's not just England. It's
because
you know, they're in
England,
Belgium.
France,
They're
Belgium,
it's all over
Germany,
Europe, all over
all
America.
over
Yeah.
But you know,
it's almost like the artifacts are spread around as the people.
Yeah.
Remember, we the artifacts are
the same as us.
I'll put it this way: the artifacts are in the four corners of the earth,
Yes.
and we too are in the four corners of the earth. So that's worth checking out, people.
Yes,
what
that's
I
worth
mean by
checking
that.
out, yes.
That is funny. Not only are the artifacts spread in the four, but we as a people
We
are
as
also
people are spread
have been
out.
spread to the four corners of the earth.
earth.
Yeah. So that's worth looking. But we'll talk more about that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
On
a more
but
spiritual
it's so,
side.
yeah. All right. But really quick video. Thanks for listening. Please put your comments in the comment section. Any suggestions you've got? Any, you know, we want to learn from each other. So wherever we're wrong, we want to stand corrected if we're wrong. All right. So thanks again, guys. Please like and subscribe and join us again. Take care. Bye.